and at the end, he always wins. This video is sponsored by thecastf1.com, the best place to find Formula 1 models. Whether you are a big collector or just starting out, they have lots of great models from your favorite teams and drivers. Only with the first link in the description you will get 8% off your order. Thanks to thecastf1.com for sponsoring this video, and let's continue with it. So everyone, and welcome back. In this new video, I'm mingheyt, and today we're gonna discuss about the 2024 Spanish Grand Prix. So we're gonna begin with the racing start. They were all on soft tires. Verstappen had used soft tires. Both Mercedes had used soft tires, also the Alpines, and then the others, almost all the others, had new compound soft tires. Both Ferraris had a good start with Leclerc that passed Hamilton, and Sainz that tried also to pass Hamilton. Then a very good start for Verstappen as well, that went side by side with Norris, that pushed him a bit on the grass. So what I look at is here. It pushed him a bit on the grass like here. And so Russell could go all the way around the outside to pass both of these and to take P1. So look at that. Leclerc was ahead of Hamilton, but then in the next corner he will lose the position on the British driver. Also Sainz was almost ahead of Hamilton. Russell did a magic, really spectacular Russell around the outside there. And then also Verstappen takes the position ahead of Lando Norris behind. A bad start for Alonso that got pushed a bit wide also by Perez, if I'm correct. Then also Russell leader, obviously, but then after only one lap, first lap with DRS, Verstappen around the outside turn 1. Not a very good defense by George Russell, to be honest, and Verstappen took P1, and from that moment it will like almost be P1 for almost all the race. So here we are. Norris was really close to Russell in this moment. Also 250 race start for Daniel Ricciardo, and a contact between the two Ferraris. A bit little contact with Sainz that tried to pass Leclerc around the outside in turn 1. He closed the door on Charles Leclerc, and he went wide, cut the corner, no penalty, and investigation for him. Then again, Verstappen, I know this was the start that we already discussed. The first pit stop, also Norris passed Russell. No, didn't pass Russell before the pit stop, and that's one of the main issues about the McLaren, the top speed, and Norris that was much faster than Russell couldn't pass him, and so this was probably the race key why Verstappen won. At the end, slow pit stop then for Russell, 5.3 seconds, 2.2 seconds for Sainz, lap 22, from soft tires to medium compound tires, so side by side. Sainz tried almost to pass him in turn 1, but was not possible. Obviously, look at that, the slow pit stop because of the rear right tire. Also then pit stop for Max Verstappen, few laps later, from soft to medium, him as well. This was Hamilton that was behind Sainz after the pit stops. Hamilton passed then Sainz after a few laps, and he was much faster than Sainz, to be honest. Also pit stop for Norris and for Leclerc on the same lap, but they pitted the lap 37, if I'm correct. No, a bit earlier, sorry, like lap 30, around lap 30, 20, 22 maybe, yeah, 22 was lap 15, Russell and Sainz. So lap 22 they pit both, no, lap 23 pit Leclerc, Norris to put medium tires, also Leclerc to put medium tires. They tried to stay out a bit more to gain, then maybe to do one stop, but then didn't happen with both Leclerc and Norris. Sainz got passed by Norris, that passed Hamilton as well. Later, then a very good fight with Russell started here, with Russell that was on the inside in turn 1. Norris went around the outside, then around the outside in turn 3. Then Russell, yeah, this was turn 3. Russell and turn 4 around the outside, try to stay ahead. Russell down the inside, and then Norris switched back and passed Russell. Then pit stop again for Russell to put hard compound tires on the same lap as Carlos Sainz. Again, this didn't really paid. Was low the hard tires. Then Norris, another image, Verstappen, Norris. Pit stop for Max Verstappen in the last laps to put on soft tires. Very good race for Verstappen. Really managed a lot. Was not easy. Was not easy, but he could manage it. He managed it really well. So really well done to him. And then when Norris exited the pit lane, was side by side with Russell. At the end was ahead. Then Norris, no, it was Piastri, I'm sorry. This Norris, the pit stop again for him to put on soft tires, as also Leclerc did in the same lap. Bagarre also in Mercedes, but also Hamilton that pitted for soft tires was much faster, and so around the outside could easily take P3, and he could finally finish the podium after 12 races without a podium for him. So good for him, good for Hamilton as well. Verstappen, this was probably the moment that they said Strat 10. If you followed the live, Strat 10 to Verstappen, he couldn't understand if it was Strat 2 or 10. It was a bit of incomprehension, misunderstanding between him and Lambiase. Verstappen again, that finally won the 2024 Spanish Grand Prix and really deserved it. For me, is the driver of the day, but the real driver of the day, it was Lando Norris. For 29% of the people I voted Verstappen, because I think really did the different. Also Hamilton podium to win for Max Verstappen. Not a very good Ferrari, was low. This obviously deserved by Max Verstappen. You know, not a very good Ferrari. Mercedes that probably had maybe less pace than Ferrari. Leclerc couldn't even pass Russell in the last lap, unfortunately. So P5, P6 for Ferrari, P3, P4 for Mercedes, P1 Verstappen, P2 Norris, P7 for as I said, no, I didn't say, but it was for Oscar Piastri in his comeback from P10, P8 for Ocon, P9 Perez, and P10 if I'm correct Gasly, or maybe Gasly P7 and Ocon P10, P8, sorry. So yeah, guys, have very struggling Ferrari. Also Sauber struggled a lot behind, but you know, still P13, P16, something like that. So improvement anyway. A really struggling Racing Bull. Williams as well, very slow. Also a not very good Aston Martin. Aston Martin that really needs upgrades. In Silverstone will bring other upgrades, really good big upgrades. And us, not really bad. Hulkenberg P11, Magnussen a bit in the back, but we know obviously Sargent last. Ricardo like in P16, P15. This race, Racing Bull bring upgrades, but really didn't work. and Tsunoda in P18, something like that. So very, very struggling. So yeah, much for this video was all, guys. My top 3 drivers of today are P3 Lando Norris, P2 Lewis Hamilton, and P1 Max Emilian Verstappen. Again, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, check out the sponsor of this video, diecastafan.com, first link in the description, 8% special discount on the best Formula 1 models. We'll see you in the next video, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Cheers!